This will send the village
tomorrow. Submit your... application now at the nearest kiosk. Are you working toward that next technological leap?
The house that Aurora has built.
Help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology.
package food becomes everything.
RoG Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk. Are you
Hi.
looking for that
Welcome to
next
RoG.
technological leap? Then let RoG Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced.
Welcome to RoG Industries. Can I help you? You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Then take a left and keep heading that. Sounds like a maze, right? And hopefully I have some answers. Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but she's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations. No one loves brutal honesty. Oh wow, you're serious? Well, RoG is the tech industry leader. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her. Good. Best not keep Imogene. Great. Well,
I was just thinking about you. There is no one I would rather see right now. Leaving so soon. I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone
You're
would end
interrupting
up
me.
being stabbed.
Is this time accounted for? We're on a strict schedule. I just want to make sure that... I doubt that. I check my schedule If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Yuko Serrano? Senior Operation... You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe... Contractually, yes, but I'd rather... Normally, I do a good job of setting boundaries. This incident... I'm not at liberty to say. I will So... We're each assigned shifts to assist operatives. Personally, I like to keep myself... Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit. I need you to look. It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. Reassignment intel for one of our... The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so... My sloppiness. Then we have an agreement. Good. Discarded items are her specialty. If you can manage to find it, bring... There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test, only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make, which begs the question. In the natural world, I'd agree, but here, I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. But I also believe in equity, so I try my best to balance the... I don't wish to speak ill of them, of course, it's not their fault. But as much as I dislike the underdog, when you spend all day keeping secrets, the time I spend volunteering, as you were.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friends can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
Make sure they understand that in the end, they need you more than you need them.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at RoG Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for RoG Industries? I'll be sure to let our marketing team know their phrases are catching on. But I hope that's your sense of humor showing. Not to say we don't have our share of self-important attitudes here. In fact, you'd fit right in where some are concerned. But, moving on. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified? Something tells me you aren't joking. And I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of character. You may have 0 experience, but leadership skills go far here. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? You've got some tough competition ahead of you then. Better get those leadership skills ready. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen.
I would move the stars for you. Goodbye, dearest.
Stay out of trouble.
We have everything you need for all your daily life.
Show no mercy. Leave no quarter.
Pardon?
Hi! Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get?
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new.
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to...
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get... Like, who knows? I looked at someone. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. You don't even know your own. Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. Yeah, I bet you. Now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time. Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If you...
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. They don't let that kind of... It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So... You want to talk? Change my mind and I'll walk away. You can't be that good. Not yet. Look. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you... Let's just... Chen fired me. And that's why it's just a matter of time. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know it.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt. Are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had. Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took. You either need to learn this city or... Personal. Huh. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terra Brew, and before you get any ideas, no. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled this. And since Yuko isn't here to object, so congratulations.
You were right to talk the situation through, rather than letting it escalate.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be, if others knew and could mimic our actions. Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more... You're basically removing obstacles. In any case where a threat to success is established, this may be through a conversation, or it's all very situational, as you'll soon... Really? Well, now let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. The other recipients are eagerly waiting. Once you finish talking to everyone, come back to my office, and I'll give you your... Tomo's appearance was an interesting coincidence, but sadly no. Tomo Higashi was a technician here. The truth is, he was getting overzealous and proving himself. He started writing up his own theories as facts, and it was only a matter of time before one of those theories proved wrong. My job is to oversee the field operative. I get the sad job of sorting through the files. Finally,
Don't cause any trouble.
I've got my eye on you.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to... Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew. With T-Talk aside, allow me to... I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage, which hopefully will... Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial law enforcement, witnesses. We'll see. This introduction was not annoying.
Coffee, Finally. Well, let's have a look at you. That depends on your act. I'm Alexis Price, head of the... Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witness... So steer clear. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the... For one, our connections with Bayou automatically... He has some amount of... But our strongest connection... If we could get Freestar Rangers on payroll, Jalen simply knows how business is done. But that doesn't mean he's a free pass. So... Let's hope you're best.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and Camden show. Supply chain. We won't work together much, but as part of the same... Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much. Anyway, welcome to the... Oh, and just a heads up, people in New York. But rest assured, this is a great company. Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in drone robots for maintenance. Your work only helps us improve and expand. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped. Of course, you'll be forming your own. Just keep an open mind.
Just what I needed. I'm Genevieve, head of... It isn't easy. Might as well toss in brand... Anyway, it's good. The only question now is how... Yeah, just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless... So, any...
I hope you enjoyed your little meeting. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be... I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at KelpCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract. Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill. We can't allow them to win the contracts. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of... Think of it as a lesson that KelpCorp... That's up for you to determine. There's always more than one way. Remember, this is confidential. We can't... When all is said and done, here's the data slate.
Clover McKenna. Saburo and I have gotten extremely close. I think he knows how I... Yeah. I sent along the credits to my father and convinced him to excuse all of the late penalties. As for Saburo and I, we're working closer than ever before. He really is a lovely man. Probably one of the most honest in this... tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to locker. Don't go causing trouble.
We have everything right here.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I know what you mean.
Not a single setback. Huh. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is... So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief... One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating... The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things... Filing cabinets, desks... We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of a... Good. This one... Laredo has their own building, unlike KeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the... Now,